Hi there, I'm Alex Cunningham, and I'll walk you through this Notion tutorial step by step. Let's jump right in.
If you've ever wondered how teams power up their project management in Notion, you're in the right place. Today, I'll show you exactly how to set up sprints in Notion so you can easily organize tasks, track progress, and plan ahead, whether you're working solo with a small team or managing a complex workflow. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have a flexible sprint system ready to go, with boards, planning, backlog, and automations all built right inside Notion. Let's dive straight in. For this demo, I'm starting with a blank database in Notion. If you already have a database set up, that's great, you can follow along just the same. First, click into Settings at the top right of your database view. From there, find More Settings. This is a bit tucked away, so don't worry if you have to look twice. Click More Settings and then look for an option that says Turn into Tasks. This is a crucial step. Transforming your database into a task database unlocks all the features you'll need for managing sprints, like statuses and assignees. Once you select Turn into Tasks, Notion will make the switch behind the scenes for you. After that, head back up to Settings again, click More Settings, and now you'll notice a new option, Sprints. Go ahead and select that. By turning on Sprints, your database will instantly get supercharged. You'll see new fields for status, assignee, sprint, and due date now added to your task entries. If you're familiar with Agile or Scrum, these will look very familiar. Think of status as your way to track what's in progress, done, or still waiting, just like sticky notes moving on a physical board. Assignee helps your team know who's working on what, and Sprint plus due date keep everyone aligned on timelines. But that's not all. Notion also creates a sprint board, sprint planning, and backlog views for your database. Each of these views serves a real purpose. The sprint board is like a digital Kanban board. Sprint planning helps you map out who's doing what in each upcoming sprint. And the backlog is your catch-all for tasks that need a home before they're scheduled. If you're new to this, think of the backlog as your project, to-do shelf holding everything you might want to tackle in the future. Let's get practical and add a few sample tasks. Just create Task 1, Task 2, and Task 3 in your database. Once these are in, pop over to the sprint board. This is where the magic happens. You can click and drag any of your tasks across the different status columns. For example, dragging Task 1 to Done after you finished it. Don't worry if you're feeling unsure about dragging and dropping. Notion's interface is pretty forgiving, and you can always move things back if you need to. Once all your tasks for the current sprint are marked as done, you'll see an option to complete sprint. Click this and Notion will prompt you to start Sprint 2, letting you keep the workflow rolling forward, whether you're working in weeks, months, or custom cycles. Sprint planning lets you review completed tasks and map out future work, while backlog ensures nothing important slips through the cracks. If you spot a task that isn't ready for the sprint yet, just leave it in backlog and it'll be there when you're ready. Lastly, for extra control, jump back into Settings, More Settings, Sprints. Here, you'll spot the schedule of your next sprint and automation options. This is a huge time saver for regular sprint cycles, since Notion can handle the transitions for you. And that's it, you've set up a powerful sprint workflow in Notion. I hope this walkthrough made things clear and gave you the confidence to start managing your projects more efficiently. If you found this helpful, be sure to like the video, leave a comment below if you have any questions, and subscribe for more guides and tips. Thanks for watching and happy sprinting.